Let's talk about asset management. With asset management, this is where you manage but items, assets, uh, the things you have in your school like chairs, chalks, tables, blackboards, computers, rulers, printers. How many of them do you have? Each items you manage. How many chalks? How many chairs do you have in a particular classroom, in a particular office? All of those items you can manage. So you define vendor, where do you buy things? So you manage assets. Maybe you are buying chalk, name, chalk vendor. You can call it chalk vendor. The email, when there is no red star there, asterisk is not important. Just put the name of the person. Chalk man, it depends on you. You put the actual name. So I have entered the person's name there. So we have that. We can add again. Chair supplier. Just put a name here. Chairman. Chair guy. So we have that. We can click directly at the top here to manipulate the items, or we can go back. Or we can go back to the assets. We go to the store. This is now where maybe you can have an extra storage facility or a warehouse where you just keep extra tables, you keep extra chairs, or that is just where you keep everything. So when somebody needs chalk, you go to that particular place to get the chalk. When we need an extra table, maybe a table got bad, you have to get a new table. There's a particular place, a room that you keep all of those items. So that is what we call a store. So we just have to call it store A. Just call it store A, storekeeper. If you have it, just put submit. Just the asterisk is important. So we have that store. We can go direct to category. So in that store you can have different cupboards. Cupboard for books, cupboard for chalks, cupboard for rulers, cupboard for this and this. So you can put chalk. Let's just put chairs. There is a sections there where you have just chairs. There should be a section where you have kept books. Maybe it can be some, yes, maybe you are jotting down things in a book and you need a new book to jot some things down. There can be a section where you keep rulers, categories rulers. Yes, oh sorry, should be one L. So those are categories. We're going to item. We're going to item where you have to create each item. Where you assign, you say, okay, yeah, this is my ruler. Let's say ruler. I have, just call it ruler. You will put so many of them there. You can call it 0003. That is a type. It is new or it is used. It depends on how you bought them. If it's a new ruler, you put new ruler. If it's a used ruler, you put used ruler, second-handed. So if it's new, you put new. The store, it is stored in store A, you put submit. So at least you have a ruler there. You come again, you add. You chose maybe chairs. Can be short chair. I don't know how you call it. Can put 0005. Type, if it is new, if it is used, you put. So the store, they are all stored in store A. So you have that. So that is that for item. We now come to purchase. Purchase is in the sense where you are getting items away from the warehouse or the store. So let's say sorry, what am I saying? This is the issue. The issue is when you are getting items away. Why the purchase is when you are going to buy. You are buying them in bulk from the market to come and keep in your warehouse. You are buying so many chairs, buying so many chalks. So there, here you have to define each quantity. You say, okay, for chalk vendor, for at the level of, I have not defined chalks here, so I will take a chair. For chair vendors at the level of category, I take chairs. The asset is short chair. How many chairs am I buying? Maybe I'm buying 50 chairs. Unit type, let me count them as piece. Let me count them as piece. It means one is a piece. 1, 2, 3. So I bought 50 chairs. One, what's the price of one of the chairs? Let me say 3,000 francs. Purchase date, I bought them on this date. Are they expiring? It is not important. I'm not sure chairs do expire. Purchased by the admin. So it takes submit. So we've done the purchase. Total price is 150,000 francs. So we now have to issue. We click on issue. Issue is now when items are leaving the warehouse. Somebody is taking them to be used. So we take select. Might be a teacher came to collect a teacher by name this came to collect one chair, short chair, quantity 1, issue date 29, check in. Let's say yes, it was taken on the 29. Let's say the very day it was issued on the 29 and it was taken on the 29. We take submit. So once we do that, it brings us to this interface where if that item is bought back, then you will just take check out. It means the item has been bought back. The things are back in their normal quantity. So that is all about the asset management.